inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Utah's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Back to pass, it's Upshaw. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
The sweet feet buy a little time. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
That is the perfect start.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as they bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Oh, he's got a chance. Harris takes him still on his feet. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that coming out.
Back to throw, it's Upshaw. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. They get him down to this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Making side adjustments here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. 4th down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. And you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. He's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play in the 1st.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Upshaw. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure going. And his 1st throw here is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Makes the catch. He's not going to... And here comes the punt team. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because the body blow effect.
And the Utes moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Off play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Upshaw. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back open in the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City.
And the Utes will boot it away to start the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Upshaw. Bears the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. finds the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Utes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss.
Touchdown, Utes! And the punishment has been extended. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Army is just getting blown off the field right now, and I was there for the 0-13 season back in the day. This one will sting almost as much. Just brutal. They're trailing by 35 to Baylor. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the break. It's Utah holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. He might want another play. To the air, it's Upshaw. Caught over the middle, it's Clemens. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Utah. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
It hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to pull his way in. They will score! Touchdown, Utes! With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's finally dragged down, but what a return. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll just try to kick it out of bounds to make sure that thing doesn't get run back. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Looking for a man. It's Upshaw. Fires to the tight end. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Barrels ahead. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run it in. And he gets nothing. nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. How good have they been on third down today, and another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Upshaw. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. You've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown that starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. It'll be a draw. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the big fella. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Running to Green. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room and take it in your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understanding late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Flowers. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Give to the big fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like